Kiss on the way, proudly presents.
We've got lots of holiday 2025 updates for Walt Disney World, the 2025 EPCOT Food and Wine Festival concert schedule, and much more to chat about. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of the Diz Unlimited podcast. I am Rhino, the executive producer over here, which doesn't speak very well of the condition of the show today. Because we had a little audio cable die right before the show, sadly. One love up above to that cable. But joining me, it's not just me this week. We have Dreams Unlimited travel agent Hannah Anderson.
Hi, I'm back.
We've got Diz theme park correspondent Chloe Ferreira.
Hey, howdy, hey.
And the one, the only, the famous Lewis. I am not a jack-o'-lantern. I feel like I said that a little more Stanley Hudson than I wanted to. Yes. Hello, everyone. Hello. Before we get started on today's episode, let me just do the normal reminders. This and everything that we do here. It's brought to you by Dreams Unlimited Travel. They are experts at helping you plan that perfect Disney vacation. When you book with them, it costs you nothing extra on your trip, and you help support the channel and all of the content that we produce here. So check them out, dreamsunlimitedtravel.com, for a free, no obligation quote today. It's also brought to you by our Patreon supporters. We couldn't do this without you. If you want to learn more about how you can get exclusive content from different members of the Diz team, like myself, Chloe, or Hannah, you can head over to patreon.com/DizUnlimited. You can learn about how we do a Patreon post show every Tuesday. We do that live. Normally, unless there's, barring some sort of incident, tragedy, whatever, vacations, and all of those things. Yes, and for those of you watching live on our YouTube chat, I very much appreciate you being here. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It does help with the battle against the algorithm. I was diagnosed with, it's called De Quervain's tendonitis, and it is a problem with the tendon. I know. I said, what'd you call me?
That was impressive.
It is a problem with the tendon in my right wrist that happened just before my father passed away. I thought maybe I had broken my wrist in my sleep, because that's what it feels like every day when I wake up. But it has to do with contraction over the tendon in my right hand, and I am very dominantly right-handed, a dom right hand, if you will. You're welcome. But it feels, sometimes it's as simple as just a little bit of pain. Sometimes it's the snapping of my tendon over my wrist, the bone in my wrist. And today, right before we got started, it felt like I just broke my wrist when I had to move a microphone. So I do appreciate everybody dealing with one incident after another with me these days. I know that, I was gone for a while because my father passed away with the holiday last weekend. Now I feel like I'm falling apart. This is 40, am I right? Move over, Paul Rudd. We've got a new star of the sequel.
That's good.
On that note, how are you guys? How was your 4th of July weekends? You do anything fun?
It was quite rainy this weekend. I had plans to go to Magic Kingdom and check out the fireworks. I was able to get a park reservation the day beforehand, which I could not believe. But I didn't end up going because it was raining.
For the 4th or for the 5th?
For the 4th.
You got a pass the day before?
Park reservation on July 3rd for the 4th.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
And I looked at wait times, and it wasn't that insane, but of course it was overcast and rainy, so I decided not to go. So I had a mostly rained-in weekend, catching up on movies.
What'd you watch? Anything good?
I watched The Fisher King with Robin Williams.
Oh, Robin Williams. I feel like
Jeff
it's a forgotten
Bridges.
one. Yep, Jeff
It was
Bridges.
really good. It was my first time watching
Very
it. It was
emotional.
really good.
Yeah.
And I watched the 2003 Evil Dead remake, which I was...
Oh, wow.
2003? 2013.
Are you talking about the first one, or are you talking about
the first remake?
Evil Dead Rise? Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was really good. Scary. It got me.
Yeah.
I was stressed. But yeah, movies.
What about you, Hannah?
Mine was good. I was traveling. I went to see some family in Asheville, North Carolina. We celebrated some birthdays while I was up there. They do a really cute hometown 4th of July parade and fireworks, and so it feels very 4th of July-esque. So it's nice. And the weather, man, I forget what summer's like in other places. It's really nice. It's warm during the day, but low humidity. I could have worn a sweatshirt at night. I was like, wow, this is this is living. I don't feel as sad during the summertime. So it was nice.
I will say it was when I was home in Massachusetts. One of the days it was 105 degrees. It was literally
yeah, during the heat wave.
And there was it was weird. The humidity in the Northeast versus the humidity here in the South is like it's weird. It's because the humidity there, like, it will not be hot, it won't be cold, but you're just all of a sudden like, I'm sweating, and it's just a weird. It's like they have humidity sometimes without the heat, and that is just a bizarre like thing I kind of forgot about. But yeah, it was funny because there it's like, oh, it's a couple hot days and then they got a break.
Yeah,
and you're like, I'm jealous of your breaks. We don't get any breaks here.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hit the breaks, kid.
How was yours?
It was okay. It was good. 4th of July. Much like Christmas, I feel like the time split between my parents. So my parents, my mother and my father, were not married pretty much the entirety of my life. And so, for like Christmas, we would do Christmas Eve at my dad's and then go home that night. And, because Santa's got to get on the chimney at home.
Yep.
And Christmas Day was with my mom and that side of the family. And so, like, we did a similar thing on 4th of July. My father served in the military for over 20 years and stuff. And, but he used to love to, we loved in Onset, Massachusetts. They would do fireworks on the beach, and you used to be able to be like,
oh, that's cool.
Like, those pieces would fall back on you. It was definitely not safe. I don't think they do them anymore, but we used to always do that. So I would say, like, 4th of July was a little, it went well. I stayed home with the dogs. It was emotional. It made me a little extra sad. And I was telling Chloe and Hannah before we got started is that, like, I was doing okay, and then today I kind of woke up sad, and I was talking to my therapist about it yesterday. And I think the thing that I like to do is, I know a lot of people are like, enough, stop talking about it, or this or that, or some people compartmentalize, or they just like shove it down, somewhere.
Hit me in the face.
I know, sorry. It was a wet rag I had frozen. But like, for me, I think I like to put on, when I'm feeling that way, I'll put on a song that reminds me of a dad. I'm wearing this Godzilla shirt because he loved Godzilla, so I wanted to wear this today, and I like to lean into it a little more because as much as like grief is now this like permanent partner that I carry with me for the rest of my life, it's still one of those things where I'm like, it makes me feel closer to them, and it's a new thing. His birthday is next month, the beginning of next month, and then Christmas will be tough and stuff. So it's all a new and interesting thing. And the only reason why I'm sharing this, right now is because I know for anybody out there who might have lost somebody or, deals with those things, it just comes and goes in unexpected ways. And there are moments where you're like, oh, it's so great, so awesome. Like, or he would have loved this, or this would have been so fun, and so, I feel like it was a good day. I went to see a bunch of movies I tried to catch up on. My father would have definitely loved the movie Ballerina, the John Wick spinoff, which was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Not as good as John Wick, but pretty good. Pretty good. I saw the Jurassic World movie. Have you guys seen that yet?
Yes. I have not.
Oh, yeah.
Chloe's seen that. Yeah. I knew that. We talked about that. That was fine.
Fine?
I liked it better than the last two.
Okay, yes.
I wasn't like, this is the best one ever. I felt the dialogue was a little clunky, but once it got going...
The dinosaurs.
The dinosaur stuff was good. I do wish in this day and age we did a little bit more with the animatronics as opposed to all CGI.
Puppets,
But we get what we get. We get to do what we do. But no, I appreciate both of you being here today. I appreciate all of our audience here watching us live, or those of you listening to us back later. Thank you for that. Thank you for that continued support. I think without further ado, I'm going to say grab your ho-ho-hos and polish off your jingle bells because Christmas in July came early this year. We have got a ton of details about the 2025 holiday happenings here at Walt Disney World. And there's so much that we're going to split this all up with us, between us. So this year, the holiday season is going to take place November 14th through December 31st, filled with returning favorites across all 4 theme parks, Disney Springs, and, of course, the resort hotels. And I think Chloe's going to take us away with a little bit of Magic Kingdom fun. Well, I dive under here because the computer we're broadcasting on is dying, and I'm scared that this plug just died. So take it away, my lady.
I will not be distracted whatsoever.
Please don't. If you see the table just violently shaking like that skit where they're cutting the steak in
on
Live,
SNL.
which is just like,
I'll just hold my laptop.
Yeah, just hold your laptop.
Yeah.
All right. So this year, the holiday season at Walt Disney World will take place November 14th through December 31st, filled with returning favorites across all 4 theme parks. I'm going to kick things off with Magic Kingdom.
Kick it, girl.
Here we go. As we know of Magic Kingdom's iconic traditional Christmas decor, it will return to Main Street and the Town Square area. We love those iconic toy soldiers sprinkled around, the sprawling garland, the towering Christmas tree, the lighting ceremony every night, and then those candle wreaths leading the way down to Cinderella Castle. Speaking of Cinderella Castle, she will light up with nightly performances of Frozen Holiday Surprise. I'm going to insert my What the Heck Happened to Castle Dream lights here, and I'm not going to talk about it anymore. But Frozen Holiday Surprise is back, where Elsa transforms the park's icon with vibrant projections.
We should have called your Patreon thing instead of like, what do we call it? Chloe's Corner?
Yeah.
I think we should have called it Chloe's Soapbox.
Oh, yeah.
That's not an alliteration, though. That's what we're going for,
yeah,
right?
that's
yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Chloe's,
I'm gonna
go-
Chloe's
that.
cope box.
For Christmas,
Yeah.
I'm going to get you a... Yeah, well, that sounds like you're just a...
I'm
whatever.
coping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aren't we all?
The Coca-Cola Copenhagen Chloe.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh,
You're
good,
welcome.
Good.
Yes. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party will return with exclusive entertainment, treats, and snow on Main Street, USA. However, dates and tickets will be announced at a later date, but they have confirmed that the party will be back, of course. And then the world-famous Jingle Cruise will also return. This is a fan-favorite holiday-themed overlay to Adventureland's Jungle Cruise. And that's all I have for Magic Kingdom.
Oh.
Much more to come in the future. More details, menus, all that.
Yeah,
jazz.
I was going to say, it's basically just we got a lot of the confirmation.
Yes.
A lot of
Yeah.
that
Yes.
today. But, there are other holiday celebrations around Walt Disney World. Hannah, what's going on at EPCOT over there, huh?
And around the world, you'll never guess, the EPCOT International Festival of the Holidays is returning. This one starts a little bit later because they got to get through Food and Wine Festival. So it starts November 28th and it goes through December 30th. And it's going to feature all the globally inspired holiday kitchens, the holiday cookie stroll, which I've actually never done before. Should do that this year.
Yeah.
My personal favorite, the Candlelight Processional with celebrity narrators tell the story of Christmas. And there's a live orchestra and a choir. You can book a dining package for that as well. I thought you had a comment.
I think the camera knob for your thing is loose, and you are slowly turning into a scene from the '60s Batman. Is what it's starting to look like. It's all right. We'll leave it for now. It adds character. I like
Yeah, it does.
It's
Okay,
like you're
cool.
kind of leaning in with the news. Let me
Yeah,
just lean in over here. Yeah.
Okay, things are about to get serious because we're going to talk about the Christmas tree is coming back, the Points of Light show on Spaceship Earth, which I got to tell you, that is the best thing that came out of Walt Disney World 50th.
I agree.
Is the lights on Epcot, and I just love how it looks like a little giant candy cane. Makes me so happy. And then actually, I lied. Candlelight Processional is not my favorite. My favorite thing is actually Living with the Land's holiday overlay is coming back. Wait, excuse me?
I don't like Living with the Land.
Do you like the holiday overlay?
you-
Glimmering greenhouses? Come on now.
All
Are
right.
you saying you're not truly living with the land?
Nah, baby.
Have you done the holiday overlay?
Have you
I
done
don't.
the
I
tour?
don't actually think I have. So
Okay,
this
we
will
got
be
a
the
date.
year. Yeah, this will be.
We've
the
got
year.
a date, Hannah.
So I shouldn't.
I'm running in a different boat. I cannot be associated with someone who is not truly living with the land.
Hey, we might
okay?
convert them.
Now you sound like my camp counselors.
Don't stop believing.
Where's my slide whistle when I needed it? My God, I am all over the.
Oh,
Where
no.
is my slide
How about
whistle?
some little hands? Would some little hands help?
Oh, it's over here.
Okay, good.
Hold on. Let me do that. Let me take that one from the top
Okay,
again.
yes.
That now you sound like my camp counselors.
Great.
We haven't had that in a while. There you go.
That was good.
Sorry, Hannah. Go ahead. Back to the holidays.
Back to the holidays.
Back to you, Hannah.
Back to me over here in the studio. Olaf's Holiday Tradition Expedition, say that 3 times fast, is coming back. That is a scavenger hunt around World Showcase where you can find hidden Olafs and learn about family traditions in other countries. It's a paid-for activity, and you get a prize at the end of it. There's also going to be seasonal decor, of course, throughout the park, and the holiday storytellers are back at World Showcase. So that includes all the different pavilions. You have the different Santas from different
Belschnickel?
countries. You have, because I can say this one, Pierre Noël in France. You have Father Christmas in the United Kingdom.
Papa Hisho.
Yeah, exactly. The Chinese lion dancers in China, that's another cool
like that one a
one.
lot,
I do love that one. The Norway, you got the craziest, mischievous, magical barn Santa.
man.
That dude's wild.
He's
Yeah.
yeah.
I like him. He's definitely, he's hitting the drink stand afterwards. I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure he's doing it
We go
before.
together, yeah. So that's it for Epcot. No news, but it's all coming back, baby.
It's all coming back. It's all coming back to
me
Christmas. Well, and other places and other things. Okay, well, if anyone's wondering about Hollywood Studios, I got you, boo.
Good.
Hollywood Studios will again host Disney Jollywood Nights, a separately ticketed event on select nights featuring exclusive entertainment, themed food and drinks, and character encounters with dates to be announced later. Let's hope for Hannah's sake they bring back those ice skaters, because boy, oh boy, did she love those last year. Outside the event, Sunset Seasons Greetings will transform the Hollywood Tower Hotel with holiday projections, and special seasonal songs will return for the first time in forever to a Frozen sing-along celebration. I left out a word there. Will return to.
Yes.
You can find your favorite toys decked out for the season in Toy Story Land, and of course, Gertie the dinosaur will also once again be donning that Santa hat. One of the only hats on Disney property that would also fit my head as well. Will there be a Santa Gertie merchandise line? Finally, one can dream. I mean, they came out with
might be the year.
They came out with the mug, the tumbler, and the shirt.
Yes.
So give me
We have
the
already.
holiday
I think this is
version.
the year. Yeah.
Yeah. It's got to be, right?
Yeah. You guys, the dinosaur Gertie, side note, the dinosaur Gertie shirt that we recently found in the parks, right?
Yeah.
Did you know that's a remake from an MGM Studios design?
What do you
It
mean?
literally
Wait,
says
what?
it has. I found it. I'll show it to you later. It's $300 on eBay right now. I'll probably feature it in this week's Treasure Thursday. It is the dinosaur Gertie design.
Uh-huh.
It's a little bit more detailed than the one that is out today. And
Okay.
on the bottom it says Disney MGM Studios, and it's an official MGM shirt.
Wait,
Okay,
from-
well that
from
makes
what
me
year?
like it even more.
Disney MGM was so like 90s, late 90s.
Oh, so it's interesting.
Yeah,
I like
I
that.
know.
Makes me
so
appreciate it a
they're
little
delving
more.
back into the
Yeah.
archive for this Gertie stuff. So yeah, more please.
Good for them.
Yes, please. Yes, please. We love a dinosaur. Hello. Have we not seen the box office of Jurassic World? We love a dinosaur.
Have we seen Dinoland going goodbye? We love a dinosaur.
Oh, that's kind of the sad part of my next announcement, I feel like. Because
Yeah.
over at Disney's Animal Kingdom, we'll talk about what's happening there. We've got the Merry Menagerie. Oh, Aladdin, I'm out in the menagerie. A collection of life-size winter animal puppets, that's what the menagerie is, will return
love
near
those
the Tree of
things.
Life. Oh,
So
yeah.
cute.
I'm always just like, I want to be your best friend.
Yep.
You can meet characters in holiday outfits at Adventurous Outposts and see seasonal decorations throughout the park. At night, the Tree of Life features winter-themed projection shows that add a festive atmosphere without overpowering the park's natural setting. Nothing on Santa returning
To
to
Dinoland.
Restaurantosaurus, which is
That was so good.
because that's
But-
still there.
Yeah, they didn't say it in the parks blog announcement today. However, on the bottom, I'll touch on it later. They do say Santa will be at all 4 parks. So who knows where he's going to pop up at Animal
Well,
Kingdom.
is he going to be in his pontoon boat again, just waving? Ho ho
Yeah,
ho!
Oh, you know what?
2020 calls?
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't think about. I guess they're not going to put up any of those Dinoland
No,
decorations because,
right?
like, most of them were over in the Chester and
Dinorama,
Hester
yeah.
section.
I haven't been
So-
over since the walls went up. Is
Neither.
the Brachiosaurus down?
It's down.
Yeah,
It's very
happened
sad.
pretty quick.
It's very, very sad.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
All right, well, Chloe, bring
Yes.
us back up. Tell me about what's going on at Disney Springs and splash in a little bit of the resorts.
Of course. Disney Springs will once again offer the Christmas tree stroll. This is where you'll see, I think it's like 20 different Christmas trees around Disney Springs. And
Maybe.
they're themed to different Disney movies, Disney attractions. My favorite is the Haunted Mansion. It has like the bride in the center of the tree. They'll also have seasonal live entertainment performances and snowfall in the town center
Ooh.
area in the evenings. Of course, shops and restaurants will offer limited time offerings and seasonal treats to enjoy. And then around the resorts, most deluxe resort hotels at Disney World will showcase elaborate gingerbread and chocolate displays, although the Grand Floridian's iconic gingerbread house will not return this year due to the ongoing refurbishment in the lobby.
Oh my God, how long is that lobby under refurbishment
Yeah,
for?
I think
and
this
so
is the only
unnecessary.
season.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's like one little small lobby bar. Like, I don't understand.
Have you seen? Yeah. Have
I
you
guess I
seen
just
it?
can't handle the crowds. I've seen pictures.
I want to
haven't
stop
seen
by.
in person.
I've seen photos too. I want to stop by in person soon because it's
Yeah.
just like a dirt pile, and because like the lobby is multi-level, you can see up and over the
Seeing-
construction walls. So if you take a photo like from the
Is it
second
literal
level,
dirt?
They dug through the dirt.
All the way into the foundation. Oh my God.
It's crazy.
Well, I guess there's not really like real foundation in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still understand.
But
it's fine.
wow.
Yeah.
Wowzer.
Do you want me to touch Santa sightings?
Do I want you to touch
on-
Santa?
Would you like me to touch
No,
on Santa sightings?
I don't.
She
Okay.
touched Santa,
I
she
saw
liked it.
Chloe kissing Santa Claus. Santa Goofy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, now we're talking.
Well, new Patreon content unlocked.
Oh my God!
Oh,
All right,
geez.
so Santa Claus will take time out of his busy schedule, and he'll be
Yuck.
appearing in all 4 parks and at Disney Springs, offering everyone the chance for memorable photos and holiday greetings throughout the season. More details to come, of course. So,
It's
like
amazing
Rhino
how
said, this
Santa
was
can do that.
yeah, right.
Good for
Today was
him.
just a big kind of confirmation of everything to come, but more details will be coming over the next few months.
Mm-hmm.
Now we can get back into Halloween.
Yes, please. Well, actually, we can't just yet. We have
Oh,
to talk about
darn.
one more thing
Oh,
because
yes.
if people do want to come and visit here for the holidays, there's actually a discount going on right
Yeah,
now.
might be
so
time to book.
yeah, we're gonna turn it over to the Discount Diva. I was trying to think of a. What's a Christmas D? Nope, I don't regret. I regret that sentence. There you go. I was trying to think of another.
Oh, good. I'd like to
Christmas
follow
word.
that. Okay.
Santa Claus has needs, or Mrs. Claus has needs. You don't know that song?
No, I don't.
For later. It's for later.
Okay, yeah, that's a good goal. All right, so hey, we got a discount for holiday travel. It's not available yet, but you can book it starting July 10th. So in 2 days.
Sorry, it was too
Is
delayed.
that about the holiday?
Yeah, it
day
was
or
for
the
your discount. It was for both.
Good. You can start booking it July 10th. It's available Sunday through Thursday nights. You save up to 20% off at the resorts. And it's for stays not just for the holidays. It's October 12th through November 20th. And then November 23rd through December 25th. So that's pretty cool. You can book it during Thanksgiving. You can book it during Christmas or leading up to Christmas, I guess. So the best part of all, and I can't remember the last time Disney has done this, but you get as well, you'll receive up to $100 dining and shopping card when you book one of these packages. So it does have to be a package with theme park tickets, not just a room only. And the cool thing about it is Dreams Unlimited Travel also gives you a Disney gift card if you book a minimum 4-night package with tickets. So
A double
there's-
dip on the discounts.
Yeah, you get a discount, you get 2 gift cards.
Yeah.
Essentially. And as we know, I think there's probably going to be some merch or you can use it towards dining as well. Doesn't all have to be frivolous. You can use it for snacks, beverages, whatever.
Listen, if they bring back that, what was that martini you and I had? It was the eggnog
Oh my
martini?
God! Yeah, it was gingerbread because it was
Gingerbread.
at Grand Floridian.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh God. Oh,
I know.
At the Grand Floridian
Cafe,
maybe.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know, and it was so good because they put gingerbread in it from the same gingerbread recipe that they use over there. So it had like real gingerbread in it, and yeah. All right, well,
Now we're all fanning ourselves.
I know a little bit.
Chloe over Santa Goofy, you over the gingerbread.
Oh, mama.
Oh, mama.
So, reach out to your Dreams Unlimited travel agent. You can go ahead and put a request in now. So, even though the discount is not available to book until July 10th, if this is something that interests you, reach out to us. Also, if you already have a package booked with Dreams Unlimited Travel, this is where having a travel agent is so good. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to reach out. We're just going to apply this discount for you and reach out with the good news. So hopefully for our clients, that'll mean some really good savings, and you'll be getting this dining and shopping card. It's a good deal.
That is a good deal. I also love the idea. It's like when you do the cruise and Dreams will give you the onboard credit and stuff. I love the
Yeah.
idea that you're kind of like, it is like getting your own money back a little bit, but at the same time, you're also like, well, that's earmarked for a drink. Or like you said, for me, it's like, okay, what merchandise am I going to get? What new plush am I going to get and then regret later?
Santa
Yeah.
Gertie,
Santa Gertie.
obviously.
Yeah,
Santa
hopefully.
Gertie. Yes, 100%. Well, working backward from the holidays. Oh my gosh, guys, I've had I've had slides and I haven't been using them in the video. It's fine.
Aw.
Here we go. Working back from the holidays, we have some details about the 2025 EPCOT Food and Wine event. And of course, it's the concerts. So the irresistible fusion of international cuisine and throwback live music returns to EPCOT this year as the iconic Eat to the Beat concert series kicks off during the International Food and Wine Festival happening from August 28th through November 22nd, 2025. Y'all ready for this? Here we go. We're going to go through it. Up first, on the 29th through the 30th of August, we have Joey Fatone and Friends. Question mark in my voice.
He usually has an NSYNC member or two with him.
Wasn't it Chris Kirkpatrick before?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fine. Chris is my least favorite.
And then
of
he
the
had like
NSYNC.
Ryan Cabrera and some other people.
I do like
He's
Ryan
got
Cabrera.
friends.
Me too.
He's got friends.
August 31st through September 1st, you can find Mercy Me there. I don't know who that is. September 5th through the 6th, KT Tunstall, because suddenly I see where I'm going to be September 5th through the 6th. Suddenly I see. That Katie Tunstall's album. That's a pretty solid album that song comes off of. Anyway, September 7th through the 8th, we've got Toby Mac. September 12th through the 14th, Starship featuring Mickey Thomas. September 15th, we have Bacillus. I don't know. September 19th through the 20th, it's Sheila E. I don't know. She sounds like somebody that could have been in your math class. September 21st through the 22nd, we have Ben Reactor, which is new this year. September 26th through the 27th, even though it's not a mall, she's there. It's Tiffany. September 28th through the 29th, we have Jesse and Joy. And we're going to finally learn who let the dogs out on October 3rd through the 4th because we've got the Baja Men.
The Baja Men.
The Baja Men. October 5th through the 6th, a new group called TBD. That one's coming soon. October 10th through the 11th, we have The Wanted 2.0. The 12th through the 13th, we got The Fray, baby. I kind of want to go see that.
Yeah, right.
Over my head and over my
It's
head.
gonna remind me of like sad times from
Where
high
did
school.
I
Go wrong,
Yeah.
across
I
the
lost a
friend.
friend.
Get ready to
very Grey's
drink your
Anatomy.
sorrows around
Yeah.
the world.
Oh,
They
that'll
do.
be
I
good.
do. The Fray. It's oh my god. I'm gonna mess it up because I'm like, the Fray has a song. It's not When the Love Runs Out because that's One Republic, but there's another one that sounds kind of like that and has a similar. It's
Oh.
very upbeat, and I do really enjoy that one.
Okay.
And I've liked the Fray.
Throwback.
Where did I go? I just want you guys to know we're listening to that the second the show is over. The
Have a good cry.
17th through the 20th, Where's the Love? Well, it's there at EPCOT because it's Hanson. Oh, I have the wrong slide. My God. Then we're going to find out the reason right after that. That's October 24th through the 25th. We got Hoobastank.
Oh.
And October 26th through the 27th, we got Smash Mouth, which is interesting.
That's fun.
I didn't know they were still touring because Steve died, the lead singer.
Oh.
So-
Oh my
It was
goodness, I
last
didn't even think about
summer.
that.
It was like a
It
year.
was
Yeah.
it was recently, and I feel
Yeah,
he had
dang.
he might not have been with the band for a couple of years or something like that. So he may have been here since then, but he definitely was with them one time when they performed here. It was cool, but
I feel like that's such a distinct vocal, too.
I know
What
that's
are
the
they
thing.
gonna do?
Yeah,
So I'm
I know.
curious
Must
to
have
see
a
how
replacement.
that holds up. Yeah, October 31st through November 1st, we got the Big Bad Voodoo Daddy, Anna, November 2nd through the 3rd, and I wonder if they'll be singing the Rainbow Connection, Boys to Men.
Oh my gosh.
November
be there.
November
Every
7th
show.
through the 8th, we have David Archuleta. I think that's going to be pretty popular.
Yeah.
The 9th through the 10th, it says Jordan Sparks. And
That's pretty
that
cool.
she's new. I swear she has performed before, but maybe it's just
don't
she
think
she
so.
performed at the opening of American Idol, so I think I'm just like getting it confused.
yeah,
And
yeah.
maybe at one of the Christmas concerts one year, but
Yeah.
November 14th through the 15th, we have, 14th through the 15th, yeah, Bowling for Soup. Get Stacy's mom on the phone because she's ready to go back to 1985
Yeah, I'm excited
and
for that.
other songs.
And other songs.
Etc.
The 16th through the 17th, crazy Beach Boys.
Oh, aka
I wonder if John
John
Stamos-
Stamos.
Yeah.
He will be there.
When they performed at
Mardi
Universal's
Gras.
Mardi Gras, he showed up.
Yeah, he sure did.
But that was, Brian Wilson was still
I know.
still with us, and
we
he's
just
recently
lost
passed.
him.
But yeah.
So dining packages drop July 16th. I am definitely getting on the list for a Beach Boys dining package.
And
Oh,
what does a
yeah.
dining package do for you? Let the people know.
Yes, it includes includes a meal. I don't have the list in front of me. I'm so sorry. I can
No,
pull
it's
it up
okay.
in a few seconds. But it includes a meal at select restaurants around EPCOT. And with the package, you get a guaranteed seat at the concert, depending on your party size. So you don't have to wait in the long standby line hoping you get into the concert.
Yeah.
You have like a roped off space in the venue.
So I say make a whole night out of it. You know,
Yeah.
make an evening out of it. Especially this is like a really
It's a good
solid
list this
lineup.
year.
Yeah.
You know who was the one I was surprised wasn't on there was Sugar Ray. Sugar Ray is always
Yeah.
at Food and Wine,
Right.
and
Were they
they're
at
not
Flower
on
and
the list.
Garden this year?
Maybe all the statues
yeah,
have
they
finally
were.
crumbled.
Oh, I know.
Why am I doing this today? Well,
You're
fun.
on a roll.
It's fun.
I gotta tell you, I think the dining package is worth it because other than just like standing in the back, like it's almost impossible to get in for these. Same for Candlelight Processional. And if you're here on vacation, I think it's worth doing that so you're not spending all that time in line. I did it one time. Actually, it was for Candlelight. It's the only time I've like waited for somebody, and it was John Stamos. And it was like multiple hours out in the sun. We had to like trade out who was waiting in line. It's a whole thing. So if this is something you want to like actually see and do, I don't think you can go wrong with the dining package.
yeah,
Right?
I feel like
I
I'm
mean,
at
it's
that.
expensive.
I'm at
but-
that age where it's just like commit to the bit.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yeah,
I know
pay
it's
for the
easier
convenience.
said than done, especially when you're coming in larger parties with
Yeah.
bigger families and things like that. I know that can get a little tough, but it is one of those sort of like, you know, you've come this far, might as well go a little bit farther.
Right.
You know, like
hey, if
add
you
it
book
in.
that package, then you got $100 gift card to use towards it.
What
That'll pay
package?
for like 1.5 people.
when
Your holiday discounted.
when did that one start again though?
So you can book it for dates starting October 12th.
Oh,
So you would miss some
okay.
of the concerts, but,
But there's also Candlelight Processional dining packages coming up. And we
Yep.
don't, like Brendan Fraser last year, you almost needed a dining
Shit.
Oh, I
package
did.
to-
I did.
So I say
that.
that's a really
Yeah.
good tip from the
Yeah.
Discount Diva right there. You just count that as part of it.
yeah, that's
know?
what you use your gift card for,
Yeah.
and then it stings a little less. You know,
Yeah.
it's all about optics. Just convince yourself. So you're gonna spend the money anyways. Feel good about it.
Well, wow, what a big lineup of people. My gosh, you could say... No, I can't find the segue into here. We got some other stuff to talk about. And it's Small World. What a small world it is that we're talking. Nah, it's still not working right. Anyway, Chloe's going to take us through. We have some exciting, I feel like, for the Disney diehards, or I think even the casuals. We're getting
Yeah.
a little special touch to our small world finally. We know what was happening at Disneyland, but we're getting it here at Disney World.
Yeah. So a touching tribute is coming to the finale of It's a Small World at Magic Kingdom. Disney has confirmed that the beloved attraction will soon include The Last Verse, which is an edition penned by the Disney legend Richard Sherman before his passing in 2024. This was originally announced for Disneyland's 70th anniversary way back in November, but beginning July 17th for both Disneyland and Disney World, both attractions on each coast will receive this grand finale part of the song. Let's see here. Greg Sherman, which is Richard's son, shared that the new verse is meant to celebrate that there's more that unites us than divides us. So it's a fitting final note with one of Disney's most iconic songwriters, Richard Sherman. The lyrics are, Mother Earth unites us in heart and mind, and the love we give makes us humankind. Through our vast, wondrous land, when we stand hand in hand, it's a small world after all. So they say in addition to its debut inside the attraction, The Last Verse will also be available for everyone to enjoy as a digital single on all major streaming and download platforms. And they also have a new vinyl, 7-inch
Yeah.
vinyl to pre-order from Disney Music Emporium, which is really, really cute. It has the Small World clock on the vinyl record itself, and it has all of the songs from It's a Small World performed by the Disneyland Children's Choir.
And it's only $15 too.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's a 7-inch vinyl, right?
But still, it's a cute
yeah.
collectible to have on display
Yeah.
and to play the music at home. So I love when they do Parks music on vinyl. It's just a little bit more
Well,
special.
there were two others in there in that article that I think
I
you did
did,
too,
yeah.
right? The Day at Disneyland one sounds interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think this one will be like a big hit, is the Walt Disney's The Enchanted Tiki Room.
And the Jungle Cruise, which is narrated by Thurl Ravenscroft, who did a
Oh,
lot of voice
man.
work for Disney attractions. And
That's cool.
with the Adventureland
Do you
suite.
know, are those already available or?
So the Tiki Room and the Day at Disneyland have been available. It's just
Okay.
the Small World one was new, and I thought I'd throw in the other parks related ones into that article.
Oh, no. Yeah.
So the
nice.
Small World one is on pre-order now. I think it ships late July, but all the others are available right now.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I like
I'm
that.
so excited we're getting it at Disney World because, I mean,
Yeah.
I think there's no question that Disneyland Small World is the best, or Disneyland's, Disney World's kind of makes me sad. So, I mean, it's, it's not is going to be as good as Disneyland, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
So just
I will say I do appreciate Walt Disney World's version a bit more with the layout, because the way the scenes are set up with the water reflection, because Disneyland has a lot of like layering with the cutouts, but our boat is kind of going through this little canal. It's not a
Yes.
full on we're not on a body of water, it feels like, as in Walt Disney World. So I feel like there's pluses
Well,
and
that
minuses
was-
to
I haven't
each
ridden
one.
it in
Nice.
forever. I got to do a reride, I think, because I
Yeah.
ride it every time I go to Disneyland. But I was like,
Yeah.
I think it's time to do the Walt Disney World one.
Yeah,
again.
definitely.
Yeah. A
It's
comparison.
Just, it's the queue. It's the entrance. Just so sad. Looks like you're in a strip mall.
Yeah.
About to get on Small World. But
And I
it's
don't
alright.
love the window from Pinocchio's Village House.
You don't?
Well,
all those
I don't
grubby
like it.
hands up
I
there.
like it when I'm in the Village House, but
Yeah.
when you're the person
In the
when
boat,
you're the
you're
monkey
like-
in the cage, it feels
Yeah.
different. You know?
Yeah, true.
You know
Oh, they're
what?
like hands.
Okay, let me tell you. What's worse at Small World is when the boat pulls up, you're like, oh, it just like vibrates, and you have to look horrible. And then the guy is up in the
like
tower.
Yes, you're all jiggling.
You're like, oh my
Yeah,
god.
the person that thought you were attractive a minute ago. Like,
Don't look at me
Yeah.
now.
Oh, no. Make it stop. All right. On that note.
well, on that note, talking about scary things, we're moving over to Halloween. And we're going to the Halloween at the High Seas because I thought this was really cool. Hannah did an article on DCL Fan, and it was about these holiday amenities. So it's not just Halloween. We're going to talk about this. Halloween is the best holiday. So that's why I
Not
said
up for
Halloween.
debate.
But we do have holidays, the holidays as well. But there's these cute little things. I didn't know you could do this whole thing. Hannah, tell us all about it.
Yeah, so Disney Cruise Line offers onboard amenities, is what they call them, and they are like stateroom decorations. You can decorate your room in like a happy birthday banner. They also have stuff now, like you can get like a very cool Disney Cruise Line backpack, like cooler tote. You also can order beverages like wine, beer, water to your room. Cakes, cupcakes, all sort of like nice little gift items if you were maybe celebrating a birthday or an anniversary, or just want to have something fun waiting for you when you get in the stateroom. So these amenities you purchase ahead of time before your cruise. Your travel agent can help you with it, or you can do it yourself just by logging into your Disney Cruise account. Or the thing that I love is you can gift this to other people. So as long as you have their information and know what sailing they're going on, you can
hint,
gift
wink,
this-
wink.
Yeah, wink, wink. Yeah, you can do this for family members. So all that to say, two of the most popular amenities, they offer a Halloween and a Christmas holiday stateroom decoration package. And so I'll start with Halloween because that's coming up first. So for the Halloween on the High Seas sailings, they are calling it Mickey's Glowing Pumpkin Patch.
Oh.
And if you're watching, you can see it. It's $115 pre-tax, and you might be thinking, it's kind of a lot, but look at what all comes with this, okay? If you add up the dollar amount on this, the value's pretty good. So it comes with this character blanket. It is a soft printed blanket. It's pretty big, 66
It kind of looks
by
like it's got that
55.
Sherpa
Yeah.
almost
That's
what
quality
it
to the back of
I
it.
think it does. It's kind of hard to tell. So it's printed on one side. It says Happy Halloween. What I love is it has a Disney Cruise Line ship on it.
But I love that the cruise line ship is in like Halloween colors.
Yeah,
so
it
it's
looks
like the
spooky,
green and
yeah.
orange. Yeah, it's fun.
You got all
And
the
then it's got the
characters on
Halloween
there.
tree too.
Oh, yeah, the Halloween tree that is in the atrium on all the Disney Cruise Line ships during Halloween. So that comes with it. Then this might be my favorite, is the reversible Mickey and Minnie. It's a glow-in-the-dark ghost pillow.
Whoops!
Oh, there he
Oh
is.
no!
Look at how
Wait,
cute.
yeah. I must be missing a slide. I had the other ones. Yeah.
On the left, obviously, that's a ghost pillow. But if you flip it the other way, it has Minnie on it. So very cute. It glows in the dark as well. kind of fun. You also get a Mickey glow-in-the-dark jack-o'-lantern drawstring bag.
Yeah.
You can see it in the back. It's like sitting
Sorry, I
on
must
the
not have
bed.
exported the picture correctly. But yeah, you can see it in the bed here. And I think that's cute.
I do too, yeah.
It's got the little Mickey pumpkin ears on either side. I mean, I'm not a big drawstring bag person, but here's the thing: when you're doing Disney Cruise Line, you're probably gonna end up at Castaway Cay or
Lookout Key.
I was starting to say Long Island, not what it's called.
Now cruising the Long Island.
Now get your iced teas here. But I was like, you need that sort of a type of bag for like the pool wear. I feel like,
Yeah, I feel like especially if you maybe forgot to pack something. I feel like a cruise is maybe the right place for a drawstring bag. Put your suntan lotion in, whatever.
Also, baby girl, use it for trick or treating.
That's what I
Oh
was
yeah,
Yeah.
trick or treating in the
It's a good trick-or-treat
atrium. That's a good.
Bring it to the Mickey's Not So Scary or something like that. Fill that up.
Yeah. So that's one of the activities you can enjoy on a Halloween on the High Seas sailing is they do offer trick-or-treating, kind of similar to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween
I did not
Party.
know this.
Yeah, how about that? And don't be shy, it's for everybody. So, adults, bring your drawstring bag down there and get some candy. It also comes with, you can see these hanging banner decorations. So it's very cute. It's all the different characters, but I love it's got this like vintage black cat design, and it has the characters as pumpkins, kind of like how they
Disneyland.
Disneyland it there at the entrance. So I feel like for $100 and something, not a bad
Chloe
deal.
knows how much.
Yeah, I just bought this for my upcoming Halloween cruise.
Yeah, you go, girl.
It's so cute. I couldn't resist.
What
Yeah.
was it? Like 123
With
after
taxes,
tax, I think,
123.
said.
I
Yeah.
figured, you broke it down. The blanket itself, they typically sell those blankets for like 60, 70
Yeah.
bucks in the gift shop. And then the pillow would
I
be like
assume
50.
the pillow's like, yeah.
So, and I'm going to save those. The banners glow in the dark too. It looks
Yes.
really cute. So, anything to
And-
make my Halloween cruise more Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And the best thing about it is, and this goes for any of the amenities, is that when your stateroom is ready, this is set up exactly like that. So it's very cool. Like you walk into your stateroom for the first time, and you're greeted by all these super cute.
See, I like
decorations.
that aspect of it too. Says that's really cool to me that you can go in and be like, oh, I'm getting ready. You're literally, I feel like I'm with you in that way where like on the Halloween on the High Seas, you're just like, you want to start that Halloween adventure. And it's
Yeah.
sort of like, it's just a fun way to bring that to sea, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And seeing the tree in the atrium.
Yeah.
God, I want
I
to go on a
know.
Halloween cruise.
Yeah, same.
Book it.
But tell me about the other.
Okay, so we have one more for the Very Maritime cruises. This one's called Celebrate the Season, and it's also $115. It comes with another soft printed character blanket. This one's very cute. It's got a Christmas tree with a ship on top, and then it's got the characters and their DCL costumes with some holiday accessories. It's a blue blanket. I'm assuming it's Sherpa on the other side as well.
I think it is. Yeah, I think it's the same type of blanket either way.
Yeah, so it comes with a blanket. It also comes with a reversible Celebrate the Season Mickey ears pillow. It has a pocket in it. I'm like, what do you do with a pocket?
Oh.
I don't know if I'm
What
allowed
you
to ask
putting
that
in there?
question.
Yeah.
I don't know. So it
Snacks.
comes with a pocket. This has always been a this pillow is like, it's very cute, very sought after. So this stuff will sell out. I'll go ahead and point that out. So if you're interested in it, go ahead and purchase it. It also comes with a Disney Cruise Line logo stocking.
That's cute.
So you can take that home and decorate.
With Chloe's favorite Santa Goofy on it.
Yeah,
in this picture.
Santa Goofy.
Oh, man.
Keep
It
her
is.
away
It's
from that
just-
stocking.
It's a goof. And then it comes with these, it's a Captain Mickey and Captain Minnie fabric hanging wreath. So kind of like the garland for the Halloween. This is just a little extra decoration. Comes with a nautical holiday banner. And it also comes with a reindeer Pluto
So
shoulder
cute.
pet. So very cute. I feel like this one, I don't know, almost in a way might be a better value with the shoulder pet. I guess it's just, depends on what cruise you're going on. But so just you can purchase it online now. These sell out very quickly. So if you have any desire to book it and you're going on a Halloween on the High Seas cruise or a Very Maritime cruise, you should do it. And if you don't know if you're going on one of those cruises, reach out to your travel agent. But those holiday sailings begin as early as September 5th. So if you're cruising September 5th on, this is something
Are they
you can
on
buy.
all ships too?
Yeah. Yep.
I saw something about how they're available through August 15th. Did you see that? They're available to purchase through August 15th.
Oh, like starting August 15th?
No.
That's a cutoff before.
Yeah. So you have to purchase it well in advance. If you're going on a
Wait,
Christmas cruise.
Yeah, I was going to say for
I'm
the
gonna
Christmas
double
one
check.
too.
I'm going to go to the website
That's
really
crazy.
quick. But I'm pretty sure it said August 15th.
Ooh. Yeah, I missed that. I do know they almost always sell out at some point. So, but yeah, that's a good point. I don't know.
Sorry, I see in our live chat, this is why I like having the live chat, is they're saying something
About the ads.
the ads take over half the screen and it turns the volume off on the show. That's weird.
Huh. Uh-oh.
And I do not have it set up to do that. So that I don't know why it is doing that. And I apologize for everybody tuning in. Chloe's got an answer for us, though.
Yes. So the Christmas package is
That's
not
what's
yet
called
available.
vamping. I'm sorry.
The Christmas package is not yet available on the Onboard Gifts website. However, the Halloween one, you can purchase it through October 15th of this year. So I would still purchase it earlier. Like Hannah said, they do tend to sell out. So if you know you want it for your Halloween sailing, book it now like I did today.
Smart.
Book
Yeah.
it today.
Smart
Book
pack.
it today.
Today, and you can, and also speaking of cruise line, you also had something else you wanted to bring
Yeah,
up?
so I got a little tease for you guys. We don't know anything, but I am assuming that fall 2026 itineraries are going to come out soon. So we're thinking, maybe an announcement in the next week or two. So if you are looking to book these holiday sailings for next year, go ahead and reach out to Dreams Unlimited Travel. We'll go ahead and put you on the list for quote details. One cool thing about Disney Cruise Line is they have lowered the deposit amount for booking a cruise. So the deposit amount is only 10%. So it's a nice way if you are thinking about going on a cruise late next year, early into next year, or into 2027. My recommendation is go ahead and book it now because it's a 10% deposit. It is, unless you're booking a concierge stateroom, it's fully refundable up until final payment. And because pricing is based on demand and availability, the price typically only increases. So if you are, like I know some clients have been asking for these dates, just know that we're working on it. We're waiting on the announcement, but we should have that soon. So if you're thinking about cruising late next year, early 2027, go ahead and reach out to us.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is we're going to have, you can book the Disney Destiny for then too. So got all kinds of ships to choose from. And ports.
I do see a question in here from Brandon. He's asking, is it still 10% for those who have a placeholder?
So the placeholder, I've not actually come across this yet. The placeholder deposit, I believe, is even less depending on the length of cruise. So let me double check that really quick.
This is why we do it live, people.
Yeah.
Come at us with the questions. Here we go. Now it's your chance. We got.
Let me get back to you on that really
We got I don't know 10 minutes left or so of the show, and there was a discussion topic I've written in here, but I don't feel like it. So I don't want to do this discussion because I was realizing what I wanted it to be, and then I feel like I'm reading it, and I don't really want to get into there's part of it that feels a little mean, and I don't want to deal with that. Not like we would be mean. It is based on someone's really mean comment. So I'd like to talk about something positively. Like I'm positive this person's a jerk. No, it was a comment about Disney adults that I saw, and I think we'll unpack that conversation in another thing later.
Yes.
And I was just like, I'm just not in the mood. I'm not in the mood to humor that crowd of people right now. The people who make fun of us, because I am assuming everybody watching or listening to this somehow is getting here as in some way or another a Disney adult.
I'm not. Speak for yourself.
She's like, I'm 3.5.
Lightning McQueen t-shirt.
I know. Just kidding. Okay, so really quick, it is a 5% deposit if you have a placeholder. So, yes, you do pay a lower deposit. So, and a placeholder, if you're not familiar with Disney Cruise Line, on board, you pay $250, and it is a reservation that you can use within the next 2 years. You have to sail during that time period. It gives you a discount on the sailing. One important thing to note is, because this comes up, a fair amount is if you are using a travel agent or would like to in the future, you do have to specify that on board when you book it, either through the app or, like I said, on board with a cast member. So just be sure to designate that, because we also give you an onboard credit with a placeholder reservation for booking with Dreams Unlimited Travel. So, and you don't have to pay a 5% deposit now. So
Heck
that's
yeah.
pretty cool. I did want to point out with Disney Cruise Lines made a couple of changes to the placeholder, and then also some of the discounts are available. All of this, so placeholder, if you were hoping to pay the lower deposit, you had to have booked the placeholder after, let me double check, the June 18th. So let's say you already have a placeholder reservation and you booked it on a cruise in April. You are going to have to pay the 10% deposit. So wait, am I saying that right?
I have no idea. I wasn't really listening.
Okay, yeah. You know what? We'll do next week. We'll do a whole segment on that, because there are some.
Oh, I didn't know
nuance.
she was the executive producer now.
Well,
Here we
okay. Maybe.
go. No, you heard it here, folks.
How about on Patreon? I will Hannah's hot takes. I'll talk about some of these details.
There you go.
So, or send me an email, because it is some of this is based on the time you book the placeholder on the cruise and not when you actually go to use it. So, anyways, call me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, don't call her. She wants you to email her. DreamsUnlimitedTravel.com. So, yeah. You know what I was going to bring up before we go? I just want to. That's it for our news, but I'd like to have a little fun discussion. I saw someone make a comment about they like Chloe's shirt in the chat over here. She's got a little Italian, the Riviera. The people who do the boats in the canals in Venice. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm looking at you, and I'm like, what do you mean show it? I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
So it's a little Mickey. Did you get that on Disney Cruise Line?
No, I actually linked it. I responded to that person in the chat because this is a new World Showcase collection they came out with. And I've only found it at, I think it's Disney Traders or the other one in World Showcase Promenade. But they have a Mickey for each pavilion at Epcot.
Oh, cute.
Oh, that's
It's really
cool.
cute.
I was going to say I wanted to talk about Disney merchandise for a little bit. And
Yeah.
if you guys have gotten anything like cool or interesting recently or something like that. Because in the future, I'm hoping to do some sort of merchandise sort of showcase. I don't want to talk too much about that. We can talk about that on Patreon a little bit more. But just because the idea isn't fully formulated just yet. I am getting a question about my shirt. Surprise, surprise, from Roosevelt's. This is actually a collection that had come out like a year or two ago. But this specific Godzilla shirt, it was still available on the site. And I did that. I don't know if you guys know this. When you buy from Roosevelt's, you get the points, and they add up so fast that I ended up getting this shirt for like $30.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and their
wow.
shipping is really quick. So, I recently, I'm not usually a Lilo and Stitch person, but on the DisneyStore.com on 626 Day, there was some merchandise I saw, and they had the cakeware, the soft, they look like the Tokyo Disney Lost Boys hats. They had Stitch, and it's the soft blue hat, and it has his ears.
I've not seen that.
And I ordered it because
Good
it was like
find.
$15.
Wow.
It was something really, really cheap. There was like a discount or something. Or maybe
You just reminded me. I got the Mickey Pumpkin one they did last Halloween
that one's
season on
so
discount.
cute. I should have got that one.
I'll let you borrow it. I have not worn it yet.
Well, here's the
Yeah.
thing. I also, thank you to Craig Williams, have the bear from Tokyo Resort, because I want to get all the animals except for the bunny. I don't really need the bunny, but I want the fox and the
skunk.
the skunk and the rabbit. But I don't need the bunny. But those, shockingly, I thought, well, I was worried because it's like made for a Japanese head. And traditionally in Power Rangers, which I am a fan of, the Japanese head, the heads of those people are usually smaller than this gigantic American head that I have.
Villain.
So I run into that. But shockingly, those hats fit my head just
Nice.
fine. You know what one didn't, though? The Stitch one. It's made the same way, like with the
adjuster?
clip in the back, except for the actual this part of the hat, the part that goes around the
band?
crown of your head. Yeah, that part can't really actually be loosened, so the adjuster doesn't actually do anything. So it was like sewn incorrectly or whatever. So it's like really tight. And I was like, I'm probably not going to wear it because of that.
Yeah.
So it's like just off just enough. And I'm like, bummer.
It's
But I was, some things, sometimes you see something, you get really excited about it. And
I know what I'm excited about.
Yeah.
Because I sent you, and I can't find it in the parks right now. But it's a Halloween shirt, and it says "Let's Go Ghouls," and it has Clarabelle in the front and Daisy and Minnie. And I need it, but they are starting to put out. I've seen like Halloween T-shirts in the Haunted Mansion collection in the park, so
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm kind of saving my dollars for all that seasonal merchandise that'll be upon us soon. But
Wear it year-round.
The Let's Go Ghouls.
Let's Go Ghouls. And then she'd be like a scream.
Yeah. Gotta have.
I'm definitely ready for some of the Halloween merch. I'm looking forward to that. You pick up anything else interesting, merch wise?
Oh man.
I know I'm throwing you.
You are throwing me.
Throwing you under the bus here.
I mean, I saw that they just released. I think I'm gonna go to Animal Kingdom tomorrow because they just released the dinosaur collection, and I'm honestly kind of shocked that they did this.
Me
because
too.
I was surprised they didn't do anything for Muppet Visions last day. I know it's moving over to Rock and Roller Coaster, but that was a perfect opportunity for Muppet merch in the Stage 1 company store, but I digress. No, Dinosaur has like a magnet, there's a hat, a t-shirt, a tumbler, so I will definitely be hitting that up.
Yeah. I want to see
anything else
that.
I've purchased.
Not that I purchased, but Hannah did say it a second ago, that Haunted Mansion collection.
Yeah.
I went through the article to look at the pictures of that. Did you see the mugs that came out that were, it's like the 3 hitchhiking ghosts, but it's a mug for each one.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's such a
cool.
cute idea.
It
I
is
love
cute.
that.
Especially if
This
you like
is
hang them up
decor,
on your cabinet, like all 3
Yeah.
of them. It's cute decor.
Ooh, I like that.
I do see in the chat there's been a couple of questions about Craig. Craig is doing very well. Craig enjoys his new role quite a bit. I see Craig. I talk to Craig on the regular. Craig will not be on a segment on this show at any point in the future. So I know people keep asking about it like it's an option, and it's not really an option because it kind of has to do with his new role. I don't really think he feels it would be appropriate, and I completely 100% understand and agree with that. So but I send the love that you guys give to him every time I speak to him.
Yeah.
And he says, leave me alone, to me, not to you guys. He says to me.
Funny.
But yeah,
Typical response.
I know. So, and I know, speaking of this, I'm sure this video is going to get comments about merchandise, about the fact that we haven't done a shopping video, in so long. And I hope to do one of those in the future, especially when we get this Halloween collections coming out and stuff like that. But we're developing a new thing I want to try with merch. So there will be more of that fun comment and thing, because I don't know about all of you out there, but the second I get into a Disney park, it is just like, do I need 3 sweatshirts? Yeah. Am I ever going to be able to wear them?
Days of a cold front.
No.
Yeah.
Carl, I've got so many sweatshirts with tags on it right now, and these two know. And they're like, why don't you take the tag off? And I'm like, because it also lets me know, where it's like, look how many things you bought that still have the tags on them, you
Like
dummy.
that has ever slowed you down. You know what actually I want to do? Can I come shop your closet?
Yeah, actually you 100% can, because
Not a bad idea.
it is like overflowing, and
I
there's
know.
so much stuff. And and the thing is, all the stuff I get, I like it to be really soft and comfortable. I'm telling you, there are sweatshirts galore.
Yeah,
in
I
there,
love a sweatshirt
galore.
too. And I always use it as an excuse at Disneyland. I'm like, ooh,
Yep.
I'm chilly. Might need a sweatshirt.
Do you know what I bought the other day? So this is
Okay.
I knew I had bought another piece of like Disney related merch. So the Fantastic Four is coming out. Traditionally, not a fan of Fantastic Four. However,
But-
I'm looking forward to this. I like this like 1960s retro
Mod.
future. Future. What's it called? Mid-century modern.
Mid-century modern.
But it like in that retro way, a retro futuristic way. It's Her Universe makes it, but it's our Universe brand, which means it's for it's unisex or whatever. But and they usually sell them at Hot Topic, which is where I got it from. Yes, Scarly's, I still shop there. I got the
I do
zip
too.
up. It's a zip up. It's a track jacket, but it looks like the costume. So
that's
and it
cool.
even has like that kind of if you've seen
Like
the
the
trailer or
piping.
the poster,
Yeah.
their costumes kind of have that like ribbing of like a 60s sweater almost, and it looks like that. And I got matching joggers,
No,
like
you
sweatpants
didn't.
that are on the
No, you
way.
didn't.
They're
First
on the way.
trap.
They're not here yet. They
Oh
should
my
maybe be here
gosh.
today. But it's like, I'm like,
That's
oh, I
fun.
want to wear that. Except for when I went to the AMC at Disney Springs to watch Jurassic World, it was so hot in the movie theater, I had to go out and be like, hey, do you know it's an
Ew.
oven in here? And they were like, yeah, the HVAC guy broke the air conditioner and it's not working in that theater. I'm like,
Why do you
should you
Why?
not be letting people in here?
No.
The manager I spoke to was incredibly nice and kind and was like, here, we'll give you more tickets. And I was like, well, I'm an AMC A-list member, so it doesn't really help me. But he was very, very, very
would've
nice.
been
And
like,
he was
I'd
like,
like a
you should feel
large
what it's
popcorn.
like inside of that. Well, that is what he gave me. So
Good.
he fed me. He knew what to do to control this beast.
It looks like he could use some popcorn.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, all right, I know
Nachos,
exactly
Dippin'
what'll
Dots?
shut this biggin up." And I'm like, "Yeah," but I love the idea that I think there could be a cold movie theater at some point in my life. But also, I was like, "Well, this could be a Halloween costume. I need it to be." Yeah, right.
How many times do I hear that from you too?
Wolfman.
This could be a Halloween
Fantastic
costume.
Four. Yeah,
Okay.
what am I doing now?
Yeah. Well,
All right,
Tis
gang.
the season.
We're gonna go. Our lunch is almost here. I hope your
Yay.
lunches were good, and I hope you're having you're doing well. Thank you again, everybody who is watching live. Everybody who listens back, really appreciate you. Before our live viewers go, or anybody watching this afterwards, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It does really, really help us out with the show quite a bit, especially in this day and age where we're doing nothing but fighting that algorithm. But we appreciate all of you being here. We appreciate all of you who are listening and watching back later. Make sure that you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. If you click that bell, you get notified whenever we upload any sort of content. Like I said, we're working on some new stuff, so hang in there. Always open to new suggestions as well, so please leave some comments on the video, future show ideas, and it doesn't have to be a whole new show. It can be just a one-off thing. Don't worry about it. You throw those ideas out to us. We want to cater this content to you. For those of you listening to this podcast, please rate and review that wherever you so do that. You can also leave comments. I know on Spotify they let you leave comments where you're listening now too, and I've kind of started going back to look through all of those. But just a big thank you for everybody out there for continuing to support us. And I think that is going to do it for this. But we'll be back next week with another episode of the Diz Unlimited podcast. Bye, everybody.